Okay, guys, so what I'm here to talk about today is some NBA, and more specifically, I'm here to preview the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, the key to victory for the Memphis Grizzlies in the series is to pound the ball inside, give the ball to Zach Randolph and Mark Gasol. These guys are the two anchors that drive the Memphis Grizzlies. Zach Randolph is averaging 17.4 points per game with 10.1 rebounds, while Mark is averaging 14.6 points and 7.2 rebounds. If you pound the ball inside, not only do the Oklahoma City Thunder run the risk of getting Serge Ibaka and Kendrick Perkins in foul trouble, but they're also probably gonna double team Zach Randolph and Mark Gasol, which will leave the 3-point shooter open. And the Memphis Grizzlies are a very good 3-point shooting team in their own right. Not as good as the Thunder, but they're pretty good. As a team, they're shooting 35.5% from behind the arc. And it'll be up to the 3-point shooters who play consistently. Mike Miller, who's shooting 45.9% from 3. Courtney Lee, who's shooting 37.1% from 3. And Mike Conley, who's shooting 36.1% from 3 to drain those open 3-pointers and make Oklahoma City think twice about actually double teaming Mark Gasol and Zach Randolph. Not only will they leave the 3-point shooter open, but this will give Mike Conley the ability to quite possibly have a big series, because I think Mike Conley, if he wants to attack the lane and maybe even drive and kick or score and also shoot the three, and Mike Conley this year is averaging 17.2 points per game with 6 assists. I'll even go as far as to say this. I think Mike Conley will have a more consistent series than Russell Westbrook. Just because I don't trust Russell Westbrook's knee injury. Some nights he's on, some nights he's off. I think Mike Conley, since the Oklahoma City Thunder are gonna double team Mark Gasol and Zach Randolph throughout the series, will have the ability to take advantage of Westbrook one-on-one and his bad wheel. Now, if Russell Westbrook was 100%, I believe he could stop Mike Conley, but I guess don't think that he's 100%. So by double teaming Marcus Hall and Zach Randolph, you open up everything else. You open up the 3-point shot and you open up Mike Conley potentially driving or kicking out to other 3-point shooters. That's if the Memphis Grizzlies are able to get Marcus Hall and Zach Randolph established early. Now, on the defensive end, they need to force the Oklahoma City Thunder to get off the 3-point line. They need to tempt the Oklahoma City Thunder to drive the basketball into the paint. Because if you let those spot up 3-point shooters that the Thunder have get rolling, the Memphis Grizzlies are in real danger. So they have to invite Oklahoma City into the paint at all times. Because I rather Caron Butler, Kevin Durant, even Russell Westbrook to hurt me in the paint than behind the arc. You need to drive them off the 3-point line. Because let's face it, Zach Randolph and Marcus Hall aren't gonna guard Serge Ibaka and Kendrick Perkins. Because both of those players are face-up players. They don't have any real post game to speak of. So Zach Randolph and Marcus Hall will have the ability to roam around and put their imprint on the series on the defensive end. After all, the Memphis Grizzlies are third in the league in points allowed, laying out 94.6 points per game. So I think the Memphis Grizzlies need to drive off the Oklahoma City Thunder off the 3-point line and make them put it on the deck. On the other hand, the key to victory for the Oklahoma City Thunder are for Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook to attack the rim early and force the Memphis Grizzlies to collapse into the paint. Because besides Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant, nobody on this team can pick up the ball and drive to the rim. They're all spot-up shooters. They can't create their own basket. So it is up to Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook to open things up for them. Because the Oklahoma City Thunder brass has failed to put a good option who can drive the basketball. As a result of all these spot-up shooters, The Oklahoma City Thunder are shooting 36.1% from behind the arc because they have players like Karan Butler, Derek Fisher, and even Kevin Durant, who are all shooting beyond 37% from behind the 3-point line. And even Serge Ibaka is shooting beyond 37% from behind the 3-point line. So they are a very good 3-point shooting team. But unless Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant can attack the paint, they have no shot. And considering that Russell Westbrook still has that lingering bad knee, the Memphis Grizzlies are gonna apply two different types of defenses. The first one is drive all the 3-point shooters off the paint, and make them put the basketball down on the floor. And the other one is they're gonna double team and triple team Kevin Durant because they aren't sure if Russell Westbrook can do it, can provide a consistent threat on an every game basis. So they're gonna switch back and forth between those defenses. So unless Russell Westbrook can prove that he can come out on an every game basis and prove that he could be what he normally is this season, which is 21.8 points per game with 6.9 rebounds, while only playing 46 games. Unless he could do that consistently all throughout the series, I doubt that the Oklahoma City Thunder are gonna win because it's up to him and Durant to attack the paint to open up everything else. For the Memphis Grizzlies, it'll come much easier because Zach Randolph and Marcus are already in the paint. All you have to do is pass the basketball in there. In terms of Kevin Durant, he likes to shoot more of a 3-point shot, although he also drives, but he favors the 3-point shot. In a sense, in this series, he has to shoot less threes and attack the paint to make sure they win. But ultimately, I think the Memphis Grizzlies win this series just because too much of a burden is gonna be on Kevin Durant. I'm just not sure if Russell Westbrook can be the Russell Westbrook of old all throughout the series. He might show up 2 or 3 games and explode, but what's gonna happen in the other 4 games? It's all gonna be Kevin Durant, and that's gonna hurt Oklahoma City. So ultimately, I think Memphis wins by throwing the ball in the paint and establishing that early. Once Oklahoma City decides to double team, kick it out to the could open 3-point shooters and let them do their thing. That's it for right now, guys. Peace.